Our final guest is a multi-talented singer, dancer, actor and presenter who is a firm favourite round these parts. Initially starring as Captain Jack in Doctor Who, he battled Daleks and Slitheen before setting up base in Cardiff as the head of the alien investigation team, Torchwood. The smash hit sci-fi series returns to our screens tonight and sees the Torchwood team once more protecting the Earth from an alien threat.
You are going to get us killed.
No, you get killed, not me. You die like a dog. Like an ugly dog.
Oi, Chuckle Brothers, go phone some in.
Yeah, well, I want you to do a check on St. Helens Hospital, specifically the morgue.
Well, there's a computer, do it yourself. Meanwhile, I've been getting reports this morning of 17 road traffic accidents happening right across the country, all the way from Glasgow to St. Ives.
Is that above average?
Well, they all occurred between 8:40 and 8:41. 17 road traffic accidents happening in exactly the same minute. And every single one of them involving children.
That'll be the school run.
All of them are just standing in the road. Not crossing the road, just standing. So myself, Jack. 2 kids on Market Street, though. But they just stopped.
Please welcome John Barrowman.
Hello. I'm good. I'm back there chomping at the bit, ready to come out.
Yeah. What would you like to talk about first? You start us off.
Start to talk about? Well, you know, I've been listening to all the topics. And, you know, the thing about the bishop who had, you know, made that statement over the weekend from a gay man wasn't the teachings of Jesus Christ was supposed to be about compassion, about love and understanding. And here we have a man who's meant to be teaching that, and he's teaching bigotry. So, you know...
You call yourself a gay Christian man?
Well, I was raised a Christian. My mom and dad are sitting in this audience today, and if you see my mom, and I turn to her and I say, do I have anything to repent about?
No.
See? There you go. And she's the one, she brought me into this world. They raised me in the church. That's where I learned how to sing. And the thing is, I think more gay men would go to church if the teachings weren't as bigoted as they are. Now, I'm not saying all Christians believe like that, man.
Of course not.
Because there's a lot out there who are, you know, have gay. The thing is, if those kind of men and women who are preaching that, they're going to lose their congregations because moms and dads are going to realize they have gay children or gay siblings or, you know, their family members are gay, and they're not evil. They're not bad. So, you know, stop talking rubbish.
Well, listen, on to really, really seriously important things. Naturism.
Naturism! Now, you were saying, Carol, about running around, you know, and you don't like the idea that running around bum and everything bouncing everywhere, right?
No.
I would love to see Coleen running around. And I think my dad would too. He's already seen. Oh! It's not so much about naturism for me. It's more so about nude sunbathing. I think nude sunbathing is fantastic. There's nothing more liberating than taking your clothes off and laying in the sun.
In public, you're quite happy to do that
on the beach? Yeah, well, I'm not going to go, you know, to one of the supermarkets and go naked shopping.
Isn't it a bit dangerous, though? I mean, it's, you know, it's a sensitive part.
Factor 45. Factor 50.
I can put it on for you.
Certainly. As long as you bring your man with you, you're fine.
You've got no white bits.
I might.
Well, you haven't if you get it all out.
But I haven't been on vacation. The last vacation I was on, I went to Barbados, and there was no nude sunbathing there, and so we kept our costumes on because we were also at a family resort. But I've, you know, been known to go to Brighton, or, you know, when we are in Spain or in France, and you know, it's just so much more fun swimming nude.
But isn't it a little bit about showing off?
Might be. If you got it, fine. If you got it.
Now listen, what is it about Cardiff that aliens don't seem to like?
Well, it's not that they don't like Cardiff. There's a rift in time and space that runs through Cardiff, which, when the rift opens, it brings alien stuff into it. But this series is not so much about the aliens threatening Cardiff; it's the aliens threatening the world. Because the interesting thing about this, and one of the most brilliant things about it with Russell T. Davies, the writer, and all the other writers, I'm repeating not by word what he has said before, but he said this in an interview, The interesting thing when we sit and watch television and we see something happening to other people's children around the world, we sit back and we go, oh, isn't that terrible? Or we pick up the phone and it's great, we donate, we make, donations to raise money. But until it happens to your own, then do you start to worry, and that's when you start taking action. And this starts happening to British kids, this thing starts happening to American kids, to Japanese kids, to African kids. Every child in the world is affected. So it's that kind of intensity to it all.
And it's on every night, isn't it?
It's on every night, Monday to
tonight,
Friday.
BBC One.
BBC One, 9 o'clock.
Every night.
Every night. And it's, I sat my mom and dad down and let them preview a couple of the episodes. Now, normally my mom and dad, my mother, John, get us a sherry. My dad, someone get me a whiskey, da-da-da. I've got to use the bathroom. They didn't drink sherry, whiskey, or pee the whole time.
They should put that on the posters.
That would be a good one. That would be a good
You
one.
and I have that in common, and it's, I don't know if yours is involuntary as mine is, but when I'm in Scotland talking to my little Scottish children and my Scottish husband, I switch and I can't put it on.
No,
If you ask me
it just happens.
It just happens. And I have an identity crisis. Whoever I'm talking to.
I can have someone who can help you. I don't have an identity crisis in that aspect, but when I speak to my mom and dad or I relate to them, I have to speak with a Scottish accent. But the one interesting thing that's happened, I just finished my big concert tour of the UK, and I did the concert in Glasgow. And when I was on stage, I was talking Scottish, and we were recording it for a DVD, and then I went back after the first act, and my manager said to me, a lot of people also know you as an American, so you have to speak American once, because it was a Scottish concert. I was like,
What we're talking about Andy Murray. What do you think?
I think he's very talented. I think he's a great tennis player, and I wish he would have won. I really do, because it would have been a great thing. 70 years, since a Brit has taken Wimbledon. Are you talking the other?
Yeah.
Okay. He's not really my type. No, thank you. That's why you and I are so good together. I think he's very handsome, but for me, he's a bit too. He's got. Well, it's not he's gangly, but he's got a really nice body. But maybe he's a little somber. Is that a good word to use?
Yes. Very focused.
I don't think he's miserable. Listen,
Does that matter?
it doesn't matter. This is my point I'm going to make. We don't want him to be some, he's not in the entertainment industry, so he doesn't have to be, bubbly and fun. He's a tennis player. He just needs to be good at tennis.
He's
Brilliant at it. And we want him to win next time. Come on, next time.
It's been an absolute pleasure to see you, and indeed your mum and dad.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And
Come back soon,
I will. And don't forget Torchwood, 9 o'clock, BBC One.
John Barrowman.